That is what the Gurudev is explaining you. Cheta cheta avajiva jnani avasar javere. Avasar javere, the time is going. Time doesn't wait for anyone. Last week we had this question, does time exist or doesn't exist, or what is with time? But time is going. Maybe we don't understand how the time functions, neither do I, so that's why I didn't answer the question, but time will go. Maybe the whole concept of time is something to read about, but in the physical world in which we live in, time is passing. Time flies like anything. And later comes that regrets. I wish I could have stayed with Swamiji and sat longer at that time when I was younger, when I was not running around. What is that? That is, I wish, I wish, I wish. And that is with all of us, not only me. We all go to that I wish zone. So why to leave something for the future? Now we are here, you are in Strilki, enjoy being in Strilki. Your normal life will restart in 2 weeks. Don't worry. Or 1 week, or 2 days, or whenever you go back home. Some of you might be scared while going back home. Some of you will be happy to go back home. Some of you are happy to be here. Some of you are happy somewhere else. But let's try to make it in that way that we all are happy everywhere. Why? Because Gurudev is within us. He is in our hearts. Where we go, He goes. Where He goes, we go. So everywhere is the heaven for us. Either it's our home, or it's our work, or it's our ashram, or it's in India, or it's in Europe, or it's in Australia, or it's anywhere. Where we go, He is with us. There is no duality, there is unity. We are one. That's why Holy Guruji always said, all in one in all. We all are one. The Guru and disciple is one. We all are one. It's one unit. There's no differences between that. And the bond which we all hold for each other, the bond which we hold for the Guru, for the Master, that is always going to be staying very solid, very strong. Doesn't matter how things happen, doesn't matter how things change. The love, the connection, the devotion, that is always constant. But what do we need to do? Surrender. If we say, Gurudev, my happiness is yours, I am yours, then our sadness is also His, our happiness is His, our anger is His, everything is His. What does He do? Nothing. He accepts us as we are. He never told us to change. We come to Him with all our problems. Gurudev, this happened, Swamiji, what to do now? This is happening, that is happening. He says, yes, yes, yes. Maybe He doesn't say anything, but He is taking all that. Once upon a time there was one dream. In that dream someone saw Swamiji sitting in the middle of the fire. And what is that fire symbolizing? He was like Shiva, very peaceful, calm, sitting, nothing, enjoying that heat. But what is that fire? That fire is someone's cancer, someone's problems, someone's relationship issues, someone's anger issues, someone's sadness. This all is that fire which is always surrounding him. And that all fire he takes, he digests, and he is always good. And try to take that. Once I went to my first public satsang, that was 2016 or 17. It was Krishna Janmashtami. It was in Gujarat. That was the first time Swamiji let me go. Like, I always went with Swamiji or with Vishwakananji or with this or with that, but that was the first time I went alone. I think it was 16, 17. There I sat first time, very good, people coming, mala, making pranam, this, that. First time is first time, So, whole night I was sitting there and yes, beautiful, we had beautiful bhajans going on and everything. People coming, making pranam, coming, making pranam. What happens then? 2 days after that, I felt so sick like I never was in my life. For 1 week I was so sick. So we can take things in, but we should also learn how to digest them. And that happened to me with what? 50 people? With him, how many people? Thousands, millions of people. Every day touching his feet. Yes, he takes, he digests. I take and what? I get sick. And slowly things progress. It's different now, but at that time it was 1 week of full-on fever, diarrhea, this, that, body pain, everything that you can think of I had. How hard work he does for us, not for himself, he does it for us. If he wants, he can just sit and enjoy life, but no. He sees that all of us are inside here, we all are a mess. And he has that screwdriver and our bolts are a little bit loose. And he comes and tightens. Every time he closes his eye, he's not sleeping. Every time he closes his eye, he's tapping into someone and fixing someone's problems. Every time we think that he's sleeping or he's somewhere, nah. He is going to each and every one of us, fixing our problems, our sadnesses, our everything. Try to experience one day. Ask him, go inside, ask him a question. In one way or another way, you will get the answer to it. Either what you were asking for will be fulfilled. That's the Shakti of Sankalpa. Gajananji and we were discussing yesterday. So chet avajiva jnani avasar javere. Don't let that time go by. Time is very quick. Time will not wait for us. When I came to Europe first time, I was what? 4 years? Not sorry, this is too small. 4 years. Now 25 years. So obviously time flies. It's not waiting for us. But when it's the right time for a certain thing to happen, it shall happen. Just trust the process.